If you're going to Istanbul for the first time, this video is for you. We're going to show you the most common mistakes that many people make when traveling there and how to avoid each one of them. Let's go! The first mistake is not understanding that Istanbul is located on two continents. That's right, the city is divided between Europe and Asia, separated by the Bosphorus Strait. And what many people do is focus only on the European side, which has the main tourist attractions. But the Asian side is also really worth it. That's where you find more authentic neighborhoods, local markets, quiet streets to walk, and great restaurants with lower prices. An amazing place to visit is the neighborhood of Üsküdar, which has one of the most beautiful views of the city, and is where the famous Maiden's Tower is located. You can cross the Bosphorus by ferry, which is very cheap and already feels like a tour on its own. So try to include both sides in your itinerary, because each one has its own energy and unique experiences. The second mistake is not choosing the right place to stay. A lot of people end up booking a hotel far from the main attractions thinking they'll save money, but they lose a lot of time getting around. The two best areas to stay in are Sultanahmet and Beyoğlu. Sultanahmet is the historic part of the city where you'll find the Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, Topkapi Palace, and the Grand Bazaar. Beyoğlu, on the other hand, is a more modern neighborhood, full of shops, restaurants, cafes, and the famous Istiklal Street. It's also very close to the Galata Tower. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which area is the best to stay in. If you stay there, you can't go wrong. The link to the map is in the description and also in the QR code on the screen. And on this same map, we already marked the hotels where we've stayed and that are really worth it. One of them had a great price, was super comfortable, and had a perfect location close to everything. And an important detail, some of these hotels had a kitchen in the room, which helps a lot to save money, since you can buy food from the market and prepare some meals there. And of course, a very common mistake is not visiting the must-see places. Most people visit the Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and the Grand Bazaar, but there's much more to explore. The Topkapi Palace is one of the most incredible places in the city, with lavish rooms and a stunning view of the Bosphorus. The Basilica Cistern is another unique attraction, an underground structure filled with lit columns that looks like a movie set. The Galata Tower has a spectacular view, especially at sunset, and it's really worth taking a boat ride through the Bosphorus Strait, which passes by palaces, mosques, and huge bridges. But don't worry, in the video description and here in the QR code on the screen, we'll leave the link to the site where we always buy our tickets and tours at the lowest price. It's the largest tour website in the world and has practically everything. Tickets to all attractions, tours, and day trips to nearby cities and must-see places, all at the lowest price, and you can pay in any currency, saving on fees. They also have free tours that are excellent. And remember that in the link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to plan our trips have everything much cheaper: travel SIM cards, travel insurance for half the price, tickets to all attractions, good and cheap hotels we've stayed in, cheap car rentals, and a global account to carry money while paying fewer fees. And the links already include automatic discounts, since we're always updating them. So save and use that page to make your trip much easier. Another common mistake is not getting travel insurance. Insurance is mandatory to enter Turkey. And besides that, the healthcare system in the country is expensive for tourists, so any emergency can cost you a lot. A good insurance costs less than $10 per day and covers any medical service, flight cancellation, lost luggage, and much more. We always use a price comparison site that shows which insurance is the cheapest with good coverage. We'll leave that link in the video description as well. And if you're new here on the channel, welcome! Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you're enjoying it, subscribe to our channel and like the video. It helps us a lot. Another mistake is not understanding how transportation works in Istanbul. The city is huge, with hills, bridges, crossings, and a lot of people moving around. Public transportation works well, with metro, trams, and ferries. But to use all of that, you need to buy the Istanbul card, which is a rechargeable card that gives you access to all transport modes with a discount. Many people waste time and money buying single tickets, and taxis are a whole different issue. Many drivers try to scam tourists, so if you're going to use a taxi, it's better to call one through apps like Buy Taxi or Uber, which also works in the city. And if you want total comfort and freedom, you can rent a car. A great tip is to pick up your car right at Istanbul Airport, which is the main airport in the city. That way, you avoid spending on taxis or transfers to your hotel. And you save time, since you won't need to go to a rental office later. And remember, booking in advance online is always much cheaper and guarantees your car. And don't forget to use the price comparison tool we'll leave in the link. It compares prices from all rental companies and finds unbeatable deals. And a mistake that many people make is not carrying some cash. Even though cards are accepted in most places, you'll still find markets, small shops, and street food stalls that only accept cash in Turkish lira. And if you're going to exchange money, avoid doing it at the airport, where the fees are much higher. Prefer to exchange money in commercial areas or withdraw directly from the ATM with a global card that avoids most bank fees. And finally, a mistake that many people make is rushing through the itinerary. Istanbul is a city full of details, hidden corners, and unique experiences. It's really worth setting aside at least 4 full days to explore everything calmly. And if you have more time, you can even take some amazing day trips. The city of Bursa is beautiful, has a cable car, traditional markets, and is full of history. Just 2 hours away. Another great option is Edirne, a historic city with stunning mosques and traditional markets. And there are also full-day cruises through the Bosphorus, visiting villages and waterfront palaces. In the video description, we'll leave the link to the site where we always book these tours. It's a great option. If you liked the video, give it a like and subscribe to our channel so you can keep traveling more and better around the world. Thank you so much, and have a great trip.